and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right. And
I love. Usually when it gets April, I get this little tingle up the back of my neck because it usually signifies that baseball season is started. But we're going to bring Brian Mayhood from the Nashville Sounds. We extended. May is going to be our baseball season, right?
That's it. You got it. Yeah, we've got a new schedule. We're excited. Opening day. We actually start on the road May 4th, but our home opener, first time. May 11th, and God, it's been over, I forget how many days it's been. We didn't have a season last year, so this opening day is going to be a little extra special.
Oh, I tell you, I love the Sounds baseball because you make it special every single game. I can't wait for all the little freebies. I've got a whole cabinet full of freebies that I always get.
Yeah, no, we're so here in a couple weeks, we're going to be announcing our promotional schedule. And we'll be announcing single game tickets will be on sale here in a few weeks. April 15th is actually the date we're going to do that. We're excited. The things that we're having to deal with COVID and public health guidelines. We're going to try some new things this year as we work through what it looks like with limited capacity. We're going to announce our promotional schedule 1 month at a time, and we're gonna have more dates with less quantity as we go through the first early stages of limited capacity, and hopefully we open up over the course of the summer. But we think we have a good plan, and we're going to keep it flexible and go month by month. And I think we've got some really good giveaways, and every homestand is going to be pretty full actually, so it's going to be a little different, and I think in a good way.
Today was some breaking news. Can we make the big announcement?
Yeah, we are officially on sale for our group hospitality areas, which is a big deal for us. It's one of the great things about First Horizon Park, as you know, is we have a lot of different hospitality areas, whether it's our club suites, and you're looking a small group of people want to come out and have a private, more climate-controlled experience on the club level, or if you're looking to be in the outfield and have a larger gathering, more of a picnic experience, an all-you-can-eat buffet, and everything in between. We've got all those options.
I love all the special ways that you make it fun. Even if you're not a baseball fan, I always say, be a part of what the Nashville Sounds does, because it's a social event. I'm going to tell you, my favorite are the night games. I love the night games in the summer. They're really, really special. But here's something important. You guys are really following the safety guidelines. And let's talk a little bit about the season tickets and why being a member is so important.
Yeah, we've been working with Metro Public Health, and they've been great. We have a weekly, sometimes daily conversation with those guys about how we want to open First Horizon Park to be the safest venue possible for fans, and following the guidelines that Metro department is working on. So yeah, we came to a conclusion pretty quick in January and February that we're going to have limited capacity. We're going to be somewhere, at least as we start in May, 20-25% capacity. And when you look at that from our perspective, we wanted to take care of season ticket members first and have to go through a seat relocation phase, because we're doing what a lot of the sports industry is doing: pod style seating, 2s and 4s and 6s, 6 feet apart, socially distanced, following the rules. We want to provide that safe fan experience, and when you do that in our seating bowl, you get pretty quick to about 20%. And so it was like, oh, if people want to come to a game, they need to have season tickets. Otherwise, we may be sold out on some Thursdays and Fridays, and you may not have the option if you just wait till the day of. So we came up with that phrase. Guarantee baseball, as you just put up there. It's real, and we only have probably about 30 pods left. As we sit here today. So, it really is guaranteed baseball with season tickets. That's the way to do it.
Let's take a look at some of the special events coming up. Okay, first, we've got, now you don't just use the stadium for baseball. You use it for wine too.
That's right. That's right. We, one of our missions here is we want to use First Horizon Park as an event center for Nashville and for Middle Tennessee, to be honest. And so it's more than baseball. Blended Fest is a new, a fun event. Obviously, there in August. Tickets just went on sale. It's going to be a truly unique experience with music and wine. Man, I think if you go to that website, blendedfestival.com, follow them on Instagram, you're going to see what they're all about. They have 3 cities across the country. Nashville is first. They're also hosting this event in Austin and San Diego. And I think it's going to be really exciting. It's a one-of-a-kind event. And I mean, yeah, Instagram and their website has got all the great details, and the artists will be coming out soon. So
let's take a look at the Music City Diamond Classic, April 17th through 18th. That's coming right up. What is that?
Yeah, this is exciting for us. First time we're hosting a college tournament with these 2 schools, HBCUs. And yeah, it's just a really unique opportunity. You know, we have a proud history here at First Horizon Park. Even though the ballpark was built in 2015, if you know Nashville and this area where the ballpark was built, it's a historic Sulphur Dell ballpark from the early 1900s, and there's a lot of rich history with Civil War baseball, Negro League baseball, and so this tournament gives us an opportunity to work with these 2 universities, these 2 schools, and bringing them to First Horizon Park to play a little tournament over the weekend. There's one game on Saturday, and then 2 games on Sunday. You can find out all the information at firsthorizonpark.com and support these 2 schools. Great programs. We're excited. It also gives us a chance on the kind of baseball operations side to really, it's going to be the first time we're welcoming fans to the ballpark. It's going to give our staff a chance to go through, these fan safety protocols, the social distancing. So it's a win-win. I mean, we're excited to have them play some baseball at our beautiful ballpark, but we're excited to let our staff go through the process of having fans work through the season. So,
well, last but not least, private batting practice. What a cool thing. I think about everybody who's looking at people who have birthdays coming up. Private batting practice right there, like the real people do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is. So, again, 2020 brought, just a unique time. We didn't have a baseball season. And so we had to get creative. We challenged our staff to think of ways to bring people to the ballpark. And we were able to do this last year. And it was, we did it from July, August, September, all of last year through the fall, pretty much until daylight savings time kicked in. We were doing it. And so we brought it back this year because it was so popular. And it has, right away we kicked it off and we were selling time slots. It's just a truly unique experience. We've got the video board on, we've got cameras going. We wanted to make the impression, if just like the players when they're warming up and they're taking batting practice before a game, it feels like that. The energy and the music's going, and we replicate that experience, and it's been really popular. And you're right, little leagues to just a group of a small group of guys or ladies that want to come out and have some fun. It's really an event for everybody, every age group.
Okay, let's talk food, because that's my favorite part of the whole ballpark.
Yeah.
What's the food like? How have has any of that changed?
So, I always think about our bandbox menu out in right field is got just the most unique options out there. And we will continue to work with one of the unique programs that I think we have the luxury here in Nashville is working with Strategic Hospitality, and that group has contacts with different executive chefs, and those guys will bring new ideas to tater tots or new ideas to what a hot dog could be. And it's not uncommon that every homestand we have a kind of a pop-up chef, celebrity chef, moment at the bandbox, and the menu changes, and those are things that we'll promote in the homestand on social media. And yeah, they create things out of a hot dog that you would never imagine. And it feels like you're on the Top Chef or some Food Network show, and all of a sudden you're trying something you never knew existed. So the food here is amazing, and those guys are super creative. So we're lucky here in Nashville.
My recommendation is those garlic Parmesan fries that they do. Oh,
yeah, those are good. Yeah, those are a staple for us. Yeah, the hot chicken is also pretty phenomenal here, and it's a kind of our own recipe, if you will. So they're good. I eat the food too much, to be honest.
NashvilleSounds.com is how you can get all the information. Thank you, Brian, so much for being with us. And I want to encourage everybody, if you have not been to First Horizon Park, you have not been to baseball. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Take care. Before we get our next guest up, they are calling in with a new way to get your music out. That is the number one question. Hey, I got a new single. Gosh, I don't know how to get it out. Oh, I've got a new artist career and I need a publicist. And do you know how to get involved with branding? This company does it all. But before that, tonight's going to be some great music at a place called Live Oak in Nashville. Grindhouse Nashville is every Thursday night. Tonight, it's at 6 o'clock with some incredible people like Trent Willman and Kyle Coulahan, and Dave's Highway's got a brand new single out right now that's just incredible. Just heard them on Apple Radio yesterday. And if you have not heard Barrett Baber, you have not heard music. Barrett was on The Voice, and he was incredible. He had a new single out, a duet over Christmas with one of my favorite singer-songwriters, Lockwood Barr. But here is how he will be.
Piano for sale, best offer. Printed underneath the weekly prayer list. It's just my first time back in this church in forever. But I'll take it no matter how much it is. It's just a beat up, upright old banger, made of maple and brown sugar pine. But there's pieces of me in those ivory keys, and every song that's ever changed my life is it played Yes, Jesus Loves Me when I learned I could sing, just as I am on the day I believed. And here comes the bride when she walked down to me, and it is a well with my soul when we let mama go. Piano for sale. So it never told anybody about those nights when I'd sneak in and play honky-tonk songs, or all my white guys in empty church confessions. So load it up, I'm taking it all. Still playing Yes, Jesus Loves Me when I didn't feel loved, just as I am when I wasn't good enough. And here comes the bride, the best day of my life, and it is well with my soul when we let mama go. Piano for sale. It is well with my soul. Oh, and sing me back home. Piano for sale. So. Thanks, y'all. Y'all been a great audience. Thank you. Casey Tindall, Dan Smalley. My name is Barrett Baber. Thanks, Grindhouse. Mark Davis. Appreciate y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
That is Live Oak tonight at 6. And now if you want to get your songs played, there is a company that we're going to find out about right now. GetItPlayed.com. Keith Barnacastle and Rebecca Spear join us. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Other than the fact I've got a kitty cat that has taken up residence outside my window. So if you hear a cat and you go, is that a cat? Yes. And that is life.
That's life. You may hear the dog
We know
barking
it
behind
right
me.
now. But guys, first of there you go. Tell me a little bit about Get It Played.
Well, Keith,
Rebecca?
I'll let you go. Or you want me to say? Okay. First off, let me say, hey, I'm glad to be here. And Keith is our fearless leader in this endeavor. This was his brainchild. And so Get It Played we are a platform that will take we're mainly for independent artists, but I mean, we'll take anybody. We'll work with anybody. But we get their music. We'll take your all your bio, pictures, and depending on what package you select, we're going to send that out to, we have 3,000 plus contacts in the music industry, across all genres, and that's steadily growing. We're always every day taking more DJs on, more media, more bloggers. We want to be in touch with everybody on both sides of the glass, as they say. So if you're like a new artist and you have no idea how to get your music out, we are the company for you. We are very affordable compared to anybody else in the business doing this, and we have 6 month plans that differ all the way from just a two releases of music during a 6 month period up to 4 or what the plans say, and video and media, and there's 2 sections. We have Keith, you might help me on this. We have the radio side of things, and then we have the media side of things, and let Keith talk about that part.
That's correct. Devin, thank you for interviewing us today, by the way. And the whole part of this business is when the pandemic started and we found out that none of the artists, and not even us as the Bluegrass Standard Magazine and Get It Played and Turnberry Records, what are we going to do to keep our advertisers coming in? With the pandemic, nobody knew how what was going to happen. So a lot of the advertisers started pulling away, and we started trying to think, and I started thinking, how can we help the industry to survive when our artists, not only the artists that we have, but everybody that plays music, how do they survive if they can't be out there playing music on a daily basis or on a weekend basis? And so it costs so much. You put in enormous amount of time in making your CD and enormous amount of studio time and your musicians, and you have all this money wrapped up in it. And then when you get to your final product, you go, how do I get this to the radio stations? How do I get this out to the media? What do I do without hiring a very expensive PR person or a firm, or going to a lot of the different services that are out there right now and buying an ad package to get your music out there and get people to see it? And so social media and TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and all these places are great, but how do you get people to follow you? And how do you get people that music that you've made, how do you get that to the radio stations and know that once you get it there, is it going to get played? It may not. And so I started thinking, I thought, with all of the contacts that we have in the music industry, with all the radio stations and all the people that we know, and we decided we would put all of this, and I spent the last year during this pandemic pulling all of that information together in one area, I guess you would say. So we built this, Rebecca built us this website, and Rebecca handles all of our marketing, and she's the boss lady. She's the boss lady.
Here's important for everybody that's listening. If you're going to get a publicist, the least expensive a good publicist. The least I found was $1,000 a month.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And standard is $3,000 a month.
Right.
Yeah.
And promotions is double that.
Double that. Correct.
Double that.
Correct.
Then if you want to get marketing and a social media person, you're talking another grand. So you're talking about $5,000 a month, just at the very least to get it out the door. With your program, packages start at $99 a month.
$69.
What?
No, not a month.
We're doing even
No.
better than that.
Not even.
Holy
It's not
moly.
a month. That's not a month. That's for
that's
6
over
months.
a 6-month period. Or
Oh my gosh. Okay. If I search on this,
So
$69?
Yeah.
$69 gets
Yeah.
you 2 releases, 2
In a 6
single
month.
releases. Okay. So you get 2 of those. Where's my camera? There. 2 releases. Then a month after you release that first single, 1 month later, you get another shout out to all of your Spotify playlists, all of your Amazons. It all goes up on, you put it up on your digital stuff, but you'll get another shout out at a month later. And then on the 3rd month, you get another shout out to the radio of that single again. Then you come to the 4th month. And this is in the 6-month program. At the end of the 3rd month, your 4th month is your 2nd single. And you get your 2nd single sent to radio. Then you get your Spotify playlist again. Then you get it sent to radio again. So every month for those 6 months, for $69, you get something done to radio or your Spotify playlist and Amazon and all of those blogs and all that stuff. So basically it costs you about $12 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Okay, everybody write this down. Getitplayed.com.
That's it.
Yes.
Getitplayed.com. That is so important. We love to give things that help people. If you are listening and we don't have, you cannot, you can't sling an old pizza and not hit a songwriter or performer in this town.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I want to encourage everybody. This is a really, really cost-effective way to get your music out.
It really is. And we have over 3,000 stations that we send to. We have over 1,200 bluegrass stations. We have 1,700 country stations, all of Music Row. Then we have all of the blogs, which basically you get when you start using your blogs and your social media platforms, Spotify, Pandora, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you can hit more than 25 million people.
Yeah.
I mean, on a monthly basis, instantly with your song or with your music. And so there's a whole lot of stuff that we've been working on. But mainly, this is a way that we wanted to be able to tell musicians, you can still get your music to the radio and to the right people. Now, as Rebecca talked about a minute ago, we really can't.
We don't guarantee you airplay. I mean,
Right.
nobody out in the world doing this can guarantee you airplay. That's
Yeah.
always going to be up to the DJ.
Up to the
But we will
DJs.
take what you give us, and we will guarantee that we will get it to them.
That's
We'll
right.
we get it to the right people. We get
That's
it in the hands of the right people. And we know we're doing that because we get the feedback from the DJ saying, thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for getting this to us. And we also, in doing what we do, for every artist that that joins into the program, they'll get, say for instance, if it's bluegrass, okay, they get the actual station name and the phone number for that station after we send the stuff to the station. So what they get to do is turn around and call the station and say, hey, my music got sent to you by Get It Played. We appreciate you. If it fits your platform, would you please play it? And so that's left up for the artist to do. We're a facilitator. We get it there. We get it in the right hands. And like Rebecca said, we can't guarantee that it's going to get played or it's going to get on a chart. But we know that if it's good music, professionally made, it has to be professionally made or we won't send it out. So it's got to be MP3s, WAV files. We ask for a 50-word bio, and then we ask for high resolution pictures that we can send with it. And so all of that gets sent, and the $99 package is instead of 2 singles, you get 4.
Right.
And then,
man, so affordable. Well, I just am going to send everybody to getitplayed.com. I'm going to endorse this because I went and checked it out. It really is cost effective. And I mean, at that price, I mean, there's no loss. I mean, there is no losing on this. So everybody go to getitplayed.com. Keith, Rebecca, thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank
Devin.
you. We appreciate it, Devin. Thank you so much. And hope to get to see you. We'll be in Nashville the end of April. So maybe we can get by to see you when we're up there.
Oh, absolutely. I would love a chance to meet you in person. You take care.
I want to see the chicken coop.
I know, live from the chicken coop. That's where Jesus talks to me.
Thank you, Devin. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Getitplayed.com. We're going to talk a little bit about tonight is an important day. Whiskey Jam. Don't forget, it is tonight with Leah Marie Mason, Wyatt McCubbin, Kenton Bryant, Brett Shiraki, Peyton Smith, Grace Tyler, and Ross Ellis. It starts at 8-ish at Winners down on Music Row. Tonight, it is April Fool's Day. They're going to be having some fools all up in there. It's going to be so good. But Jonathan Schaefer, who was my program, introduced me to a guy. He said, there's this new kid. You're going to love him. His name is Peyton Smith, and he's from your home state of Louisiana. He's from Houma, Louisiana. And I want you to meet this cute kid.
Well, girl, you were gone all night. Were you alone all night? I know I started that fight, but I don't know what I had to prove. It was a long
What it meant to lose you sort of came from, I love those songs that talk about you don't know what you have until it's gone. And so to use, sort of a girl is one of those things. There's a lot of things that you don't know what you have until it's gone, but to use sort of a girl, it was just that kind of really kind of classic country heartbreak kind of thing, because I truly believe that's what it's talking about. It's just you really don't know what you have until it's gone. So the hook is you don't know what it means to love someone till you know what it means to lose them.
He is cute as a button. At the time that I met him, he did not have a record deal. He was as green as a gourd. He had just gotten here. Now he is a full-fledged musical artiste, and he is on Big Machine Records. My friend Scott Borchetta over there, doing some good things. And I think you're going to hear a lot from the Peyton Smith on all the socials. Steve Rame asked about getitplayed.com. Do you work with speakers? Now, I don't know the answer to that question. I had a lot of response from Steve. We did our show launch date yesterday together. And so pretty cool. Then let's see who else has stopped by. Oh my gosh. Marty Luffman is with us, and Carrie says hi. Thank you for the heads up on Live Oak. So you can go to Live Oak at 6. You can go to Whiskey Jam at 8. It's tonight. Over to 3rd and Lindsley. We're going to close our show with Karen Rochelle. You hear her on stage with Trisha Yearwood. And if you're going to be on stage singing with Trisha Yearwood, you got to be good. She's an incredible songwriter, an incredible performer. And she is part of, on Saturday, 12:30, she's going to be part of Backstage Nashville. Get your tickets at backstagenashville.net. It's been a sold out show, so make sure you can still get tickets this weekend. But we're going to close our show by saying, be safe in Rochelle.